feel your boy. Every girl wants that one guy in the world. Wants that one guy that'll catch that apple that accidentally fell out that lunch sack. But the real life ain't like Twilight. No pale white in her eyesight. No popping up to save her life while she out living that nightlife. Ain't no such thing as vampires. Ain't no such thing as werewolves. But there's such thing as love, and it can hurt you worse than they could. Just like they suck that blood, just like they rip that skin. You'll end up giving up if you end up giving in. And if you give it up, that premarital sin, well, your marriage will end before it even begins. So why you so concerned with making these forward moves? Instead of letting it happen, you'll end up paying dues. You'll end up taking action. You'll end up breaking rules. You'll end up shaking after. You'll end up hating dudes. So instead of letting your heart become cold from all you do, focus on being patient so your love can come true. Honestly, I could do better. What, materialistically? Are you nearing a risk in me? Now dare are we fist to be? Fussing and fighting and bumping heads over something that doesn't even exist to me? It's like when you speak, all I'm hearing you saying is, do you hear the bitch in me? It's like the ones we want the most, we just can't have. I guess we ain't good enough for them, now ain't that some straight BS? I don't need this. Instead of trying hard, I'm gonna take a recess. Better yet, reset. Better yet, C-sex. It's taking out the equation and beat stress with deep breaths and be less mischievous. To see a dress and be erect, I need a sec to recollect this beneath the fact. To see a chick is a B-E-X. A full brunette who could pull a jet and leave me toasted behind the burner as the engine revs. Pinned in beds, trying to stay out of these pants and these tens and the legs and pretend to be less turned on and let the chemistry rest. Till I put a ring on her finger and tell her I love her to death. Will you say yes? Men are pigs. Hold up, what's your name? Cause girl, I got to tell you, things will never change. If your hateful heart remains, all you'll feel is pain. So why so negative? Why so pessimistic? I guess that this is what I get when I confess I miss this. A big old fat F you, and it's a fact I left you. Then it was only 2 weeks before you were with the next dude. It took me 8 months, not many day hunts. You were stuck in my head every time I ate lunch, every time I woke up, every time I went to work, every time I wrote a rhyme, and every time I did it hurt. See, that's what true love is, but I guess that you love this lily pad way of life that you live, so fuck it, I'ma be alright, I got more love to give, but before any other girl, I'll give it to my kids. Yeah. I love you, Autumn. Are you gonna love me?